I hope you're picking this up. This is the first time I've used my Actor. Yeah, put it up again in the pitch black, absolutely bloody black. You can't see your hand in front of your face, but I managed to get it up. And I was going to get my stake on, but I can't see what I'm doing, even with head torches on. I'd one strapped to me hiking pole and one on my head, and I still couldn't see what I was doing, so I've given it up as a bad job. Might have it for brekkie. I've had a snack and what have you, but it's coming quite cold. But I've got my light down jacket on and my thermals this time, so should be all right. I hope this isn't shining straight in your face. But yeah, my Actor, first time I've used it, loving it. I could do to tension this inner up a bit better though. Yeah, it seems to sign off, and I'll bring you back in the morning when I get my brekkie on. Could be steak, could be bacon, not sure yet. Okay, see you later. I'll just give you a shufty out my kitchen window. It's brightening up. Nice. I'm going to get my brekkie on now. Get my bacon on. And my mushrooms and tomatoes, hopefully. One. I think that might have gone out. Can't beat a bacon butty. I'm just going to let you have a look at my little setup, what I've got. This is a place I've been a few times before. I wanted to get down into that bay, but the bloody tide's coming in now. Let's take you to the edge. A bit naughty there. There's a hole about 10 foot up in that rock there, that's jet workings, or it was 100 years ago, and all this coastline just around the corner here. That was the flattest area I could find last night. Yeah, but this, I mean, my tent's pretty well tensioned up. But the door just blew it. I couldn't pitch arse to wind, unfortunately, because at ground I needed to get it flat, something like flat. If I'd have gone the other way, I'd have been sliding out of tent all night. But the door, yeah, unfortunately, that's where the wind's coming from. I'd have been better off pitching it right round the other way. But it was pitch black, absolutely pitch black. So yeah, I was a little bit unsure of what I was doing. But anyway, I got it up. But this just blew all night, and it was wet through. I mean, I had the footprint, but the footprint was wet through, and I had my rucksack there, so I had to put about 2 o'clock this morning, I had to put the rain cover on my rucksack. But it's drying out now, as you can see, because there's a good old wind picking. Yeah, I'm going to get down into that bay. Just a last look with the sun on it. Nice. I'm sure you'll agree. All these rolling grey hills, they're beautiful actually. A shale from the alum mines. Going back quite a long time. Something to do with the dyeing industry, alum, I believe. But though they're man-made, they're quite handsome. Just rolling. Been through the tunnel 3 times now. The Sandsend rail tunnel closed in 1956. It's about a mile long. When you come out of that, you walk for a while and then you go into the Kettle Nest tunnel and come out the other end. Quite a walk. I usually get dropped off the bus in Whitby and walk it, but I'm too late last night to walk it. So, and you can walk along the beach, which is what I normally do, although it does get a bit tiring if the tide's been in. But yeah, right, I'm going to catch you in a bit then, and we'll go off to that bay. Yeah, good in there, interesting. There's the tunnel there, mile long. You'd never think it. It's muddy inside, and there's some debris dropped down the vents, what the farmers have put down, bloody broken bricks and things. But it's still in really good repair, really. Yeah, there are some areas where there's a little bit of brick coming, but you can tell it's going to stand for years to come yet. Yeah, it's a good experience to go through. Absolutely pitch black. You need a good torch, and you need your wellies on, really, because it's a shit hole. But yeah, this is the path now, which is a little bit iffy, going down to that bay. So we're going to go down it now and just watch what I'm doing. I don't want to get woo. It's real bad, really slippy. You can imagine the amount of water that's come down here. Let's tilt you down a bit and then you can maybe see. You're threatening to put a foot down in case you go. And I really don't want to. Yeah, I'm beginning to have second thoughts about it now, but we've started, so we shall go on. You try and stand on the timber on top of these steps, but they're bloody slippier than mud. I hope I'm getting you in here. Bits of rope and all sorts of rubbish. I'm just going to turn you off, guys, for a minute because I need to answer. Yeah, just come from up there, bloody unbelievably slippy, and then there's a rope down there which you've got to get yourself down that bit of stone there because it's real slippy. But that just shows how much rain there's been last night. Unbelievable. Right, catch you in a bit. See the bay, the little flat up there where I camped last night. The abbey in the different distance. We're going to have a walk around this cliff side now. See what we can find. Bloody deadly today, that, innit? See the hole up there? That hole there, that's a jet hole, what the guys have dug. And a bloke abseiled off the top to get to that. And he had a generator and a hammer. And that's what's left of his generator. Luckily he didn't fall, but that's the remains of his generator there. It came down, you're risking your life, because all that is collapsing, constantly collapsing. It's whether you want to take that risk or not. It's really naughty. But yeah, and the wet weather and the high seas just bring erosion, just cut the cliffs away. It's like this little hike around these cliffs. But unfortunately I'm going to have to turn back because the tide's coming in. I was hoping to get round that headland there because there's some good cliffs around there. Some good caves around there. But it'll have to be another day. Fantastic place down here, I love it. But there's pieces coming down all the time. Little bits coming down all the time. It's that wet. It's just not safe to get too close. Really not safe. But don't we all love the seaside? I will be coming again, and when I do, I'll make it the summertime, and then I can actually get round into the caves and what have you, and I'll show you them when the weather's drier, that is. Yeah. Right. I'm going to switch you off now for a bit, guys, and get back on the path. Yeah. That's the rain from last night. Unbelievable. I've got to get up that bugger now, up all that mud. Be absolutely blathered when I get to the top. Right. Some cracking little places to get your tent over there behind them mounds and what have you, if it's not too boggy, that is. Look at the colour of that. There's some iron in that, isn't there? Yeah, loads of places to camp out that way. Couple of little fishing boats out there. I've got a piece of bloody steak to do for my tea, and I'm taking it home. I've done that before. But never mind. I've enjoyed it anyway. I hope you have. I'm on my way back now into Sandsend. Get the bus into Whitby, and then I've got to kill a couple of hours in Whitby because the Leeds coastliner leaves Whitby at quarter to 6. That's it, yeah. And I have to change at Malton, so it's going to be 10 o'clock tonight probably when I get home. Change at Malton, then to Leeds, then a bus from Leeds. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have. Until the next time. All the best. WakeyGeorge AKA BusPassCamper signing off.